Welcome to the Cop Tribunal. The session is now in order. Dramatic gavel sound, intense fierce gavel sound. Welcome to the Cop Tribunal. The session is now in order. Oh God, baby. Liverpool opinions are going on trial. Welcome to the Cop Tribunal. The session is now in order. Dramatic gavel sound, intense kiss gavel sound. The Cop Tribunal.
Yes, people, how's it going? Welcome back to another stream. Apologies for the late one, but it's been a busy day and I didn't want to not give you guys something to watch this evening. So big up everyone who is tuning in all around the globe. Please do like, comment, and subscribe on the way in, people. It does help the channel. As always, got some big news kind of to talk about today, guys. Back to transfers. So Barcola to Liverpool potentially imminent. Gakpo to Spurs looking on the horizon. And Curtis Jones to Inter Milan. The links have been reignited. People, please do make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the way in. Without anything further being said, let's get straight into this, people. Starting off with the news we all keep talking about. Fabrizio Romano tweeted this afternoon, understand official club-to-club talks between Liverpool and Paris Saint-Germain for Bradley Barcola have started. LFC indicated initial bid value over 100 million euros, still far from PSG requests, but talks are on. Barcola wants Liverpool as exclusively revealed since May. People, we're getting closer. Day by day, Fabrizio keeps feeding us little breadcrumbs, keeping us interested. Look, I do think now we will sign Barcola. It seems a likely probability that we will. I doubt it'll fall through at this stage unless, obviously, a fee can't be agreed. But the positives are LFC indicated initial bid value over 100 million euros. So that's probably, what, 85 million pounds? Oh, that's it. 100 million euros, 85 million euros plus 15, or maybe 90 plus 15 euros to try and get that deal done. We'll see what happens with that. But people, we are going to keep talking about Barcola because it is the story of the summer for Liverpool now. Obviously, outside of the whole Diamonde saga, or drama, I should probably say, earlier this window. But again, Fabrizio reinforcing it. Barcola wants Liverpool. Talks are on. We are currently far from the demands of PSG, which implies to me that they're wanting roughly probably in the region of 130, 140. I reckon a deal will get done for about 120. So we'll see what happens there with that. But let me know what you guys think if you are watching. Do you think we get Barcola? Do you think we can agree a fee? If not, who do you think we pivot towards, if anyone? Moving on, guys, because I'm going to try keep this probably to only about 20, 25 minutes. I don't want to keep you guys for too long. We got lots of stuff to talk about with this man today, Cody Gakpo. So this comes from Simon Jones, tweeted, Liverpool have no plans to sell Cody Gakpo despite Tottenham making their interest in the forward known. Gakpo is contracted until 2030, and with his current market prices escalating for players of his experience, it would take a huge sum to change the Liverpool stance. So on top of that, we got from Alex Crook as well. My understanding is that Liverpool don't plan to sell Cody Gakpo even if they were to recruit Bradley Barcola. So, two reports from two journalists who are saying that Liverpool do not want to sell Gakpo. Probably Tottenham aren't going to maybe match what Liverpool expect. Even if Barcola comes in, Gakpo will not be leaving Liverpool. People, I want to put this question to you. If you're watching after the show as well, after the show ends, make sure you leave it in the comments. Would you sell Cody Gakpo? And another question, do you think Liverpool will sell Cody Gakpo? Personally, I think we will. Would I? No, unless the right replacement came in. Barcola isn't a replacement. He's an addition. For me, you need to replace Gakpo. He might replace him in terms of position, but in terms of squad depth, we need an additional winger. But maybe that's just me. Maybe you guys would sell Gakpo. I was probably quite high on selling Gakpo at the start of the window, but after watching a bit of preseason, the way the manager talks, I probably wouldn't at this stage. Also, we got the tweet from Fabrizio actually. Tottenham plans to step up their efforts to try to sign Cody Gakpo as talks will enter into key stages soon. So, a conflicting report to what we heard from Simon Jones and Alex Crook from Fabrizio, saying they are stepping up their efforts to sign Gakpo. There was another tweet as well. Let me see if I can find that one quickly from Fabrizio, because there was a bigger tweet about Gakpo. So let me see if I can grab that one quickly. It was early this afternoon, wasn't it? I think it was before he tweeted the yeah, here it is. Let me bring this up for you guys. Big up, Dad. Let me see if I can get this one for you guys quickly. There we are. Here it is for you guys. Let me take that off, bring this up. So the full tweet is, let me see, I don't think I can zoom in. Let me click on the tweet. There we are. Tottenham plan to step up their efforts to try and sell Cody Gakpo as talks will enter into key stages soon. Gakpo option in addition to Savinho, who remains another top target. Deal depends on LFC intentions / price as Gakpo is not on exit list. So Spurs are ramping up their interest for Gakpo now. Whether Liverpool sell is a different matter. I assume a deal in the region of 75, maybe upwards of 80 would see a deal get done for Gakpo. But obviously, like I said, I wouldn't do it unless we get an adequate replacement in. Let me know what you guys think, though, about that. If we do sell Gakpo, if he does go to Spurs, I think he'd be a bit underwhelming for Spurs, to be honest. I think maybe not, but he will score goals for Spurs, undeniably. Him and Savinho, I don't know if that's a super exciting wing partnership, especially after the summer Spurs have had. I think they'd probably want to go out and get a more exciting young player. But regardless, he is a good player. Regardless of what anyone tries telling you, Gakpo is a good player. Maybe not the one to take us forward under the new era under Iraola, but if he does stay, I think we can probably expect that he improves. Won't have a season as poor as last. Pick up to here. Says Gakpo's had so much disrespect. Probably best for both parties he leaves. I hear it. And if he does leave, obviously I wish him nothing but the best. I would rather send him abroad than to a team in England, but I've no ill will against him. Like Tahir says, fans have been really getting onto me, including myself at times. He frustrated me a lot last season. A lot of the players did. But let me know what you guys think about the whole Gakpo stuff. Moving on, it's going to be a short one tonight, guys. I'm tired. I just wanted to get something out for you guys so we can have a quick discussion. Moving on, so Davo Cop tweeted at 2:37 this afternoon. Inter Milan have now made direct contact with Liverpool in relation to a potential move for Curtis Jones. Talks are progressing well for Bradley Barcola. So 2 bits of news there from Davo Cop. It looks imminent now that Jones will leave. You guys watched him against Leeds. He didn't look interested. He looked almost disheartened, like he wasn't bothered anymore, which is sad to see because I think a lot of us do like Curtis. Obviously, being a scouser coming up through the academy. But if he is going to throw his toys out the pram, maybe that's a bit harsh. Get upset. Well, it's okay to get upset, but public displays of anger and kind of lashing out when things don't go his way doesn't look good or doesn't reflect well on him or the team. I assume Inter reigniting their interest comes from the fact that it seems he's kicked up a bit of a rut now, and it's looking likely he will leave. So maybe Liverpool will consider selling him for a cheaper price, or maybe Inter Milan just do want him that bad and they're willing to pay what Liverpool will ask him. Again, I wouldn't sell him. I think we need as much squad depth as possible, and if you do sell him, you have to replace him. I don't think Trey's ready yet to take up his role in minutes in the starting 11. But big up to here says Jones is another one. Last year of contract, squad rotation player, doesn't seem to want to fight for his place. Yeah, he's not showing me the signs of a player I'd expect to stay. Big up Josh Hookway says, no, I wouldn't sell him. We need to strengthen our squad, not weaken it. I also agree with that. I see it both ways, to be honest, guys, because he is a good player. I don't think we can doubt that. It's just up to him now, I think. If he wants to stay, you stay, but you sign a new contract. You don't leave on a free next summer. But if he's not going to sign a new contract, we've got to sell him. We can't keep losing players on frees, not getting a fee back for valuable players. It's bad enough that we're selling him for as low as 40 million potentially. We need to get fees for players, higher fees than what we have been getting, and especially stop free transfers from happening. It is a strange one with Jones because I think the fan base are torn. Obviously, we saw what happened after the Wrexham game, but we also saw how they seemingly responded well in the training session. If you guys saw the inside training, he was hugging, laughing, joking with Tsimikas, Sobo, Frimpong, which I assume was from the club's part to intentionally put that in to show everything's all right. Which fair play to them. They don't want to put an image out of us being disgruntled in inside training as a squad. But Senna Jones is good for PSR as well, but I really wish he had more scouts in the team. I think it's bad for homegrown though to hear. So it's good for PSR, but it's poor for the homegrown because obviously we haven't got loads of homegrown players at the moment. I wish we did have more scouts in the team. There's one in Leverkusen who we can go get, but we won't get him till next year. We'll wait till he's cheaper. Juro Kwanzaa, if anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about. But obviously, let me know what you guys think. We've spoken about the Barcola stuff, spoken about the Gakpo news, and obviously about the Curtis Jones stuff. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. Moving on to the last topic before we wrap up. Obviously, it is a very short show tonight, guys. Apologies for that. Jordan Henderson has officially joined Chelsea. 36-year-old midfielder joins as a free agent from Brentford and has signed a contract until 2028. Henderson takes on the role Xabi Alonso had originally planned for Granit Xhaka. However, Sunderland ultimately blocked that move. So it seems clear he's going to be the mentor, I assume, for the younger players, nurture them, give them the right leadership, mentality, set the standards, which I think is a good thing. It's only going to benefit Chelsea. If you don't play him, you don't play him, but he's there. He's good for the locker room, good. Like I said, going to be a good leader. Probably going to be captain or vice captain. I assume vice captain. Um, but it's also a chance for him to personally to spend the last few years of his career at a top level team, regardless of where you view Chelsea as currently. They are statually, if that's a word, one of the biggest teams in England. So it's good for him to spend the last few years of his career at a club with a high stature, high reputation. Um, it's I've got mixed feelings. Copy's going to edit him out of the intro. What? Nah, I don't think they will. True. His agent offered him to Liverpool. Apparently, they would never go back in for him. Lagging says here. Is it lagging again? Is it? That's super fun. It's all good on my end. It might just be you to hear potentially. I'm not saying it is or isn't. It might be YouTube. Um, but it's fine. I'm gonna wrap the shit up in a minute anyway. Yeah, people are leaving. I assume it is lagging, which is all good. Um, but people, I've got mixed feelings about Hendo. To be honest, I can't wish him any ill will. I understand why you want to stay in England and London. Um, and I hope he does well. I hope Chelsea don't do well, but I hope he does well. I've said that. So we'll see what happens there with him. But like I said, people, there's not a whole lot to talk about. It is going to be a super short stream. I'm going to end it here, to be honest. We've gone for 17 minutes, probably one of my shortest streams. But again, I'll be live tomorrow, guys, or today, technically. So make sure you guys hang around for that one. Bale Trudon says YouTube is bugging. I'm going to wrap this up now anyway. But people, please do smash the like button on the way out. Go check out Fozzie. I think he's still live. I might head back over there on Fozzie's channel. Or go check out Big Six Pants. I know Monsters live. Cal's over there. But big up, people. Appreciate you for joining me again. It is a super short stream, but I'll be live tomorrow for a longer one. Might even have a couple different things to do. But big up, people. Have a lovely rest of your evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever you're watching this, whenever you're watching this. See you guys on the flip side.